for one, Harry.
Would you accept 9.5 for the watch?
This is lovely, this one. I've always had my eyes on these.
It comes with a bit of bedtime reading there as well.
I think at 12,950 hours will be the best price.
He's turning his head the other way because he's unsure if he wants to sell it or not.
Part exchange it, we would allow.
You've been looking for this one for a bit, or first Patek?
No, I've got a 5212 as well. That's one mine at the moment.
There you go. Happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Like I say, it comes complete, everything with it.
Yeah.
Tags, straps, papers. For one, Harry. Okay, first of all, we have Explorer. So you trade in these four into something that you're going to get more wrist time out of. Yeah. Harry's second trade is just the Datejust steel and rose gold fluted bezel chocolate pattern dial. Third watch, Harry, is a steel GMT 2009. Older watch, box papers, nice condition. Yeah, it's in nice condition. He's turning his head the other way because he's unsure if he wants to sell it or not. Totally different watches, but do similar jobs. We have it on Ouija. Did you buy this one brand new?
No, pre-owned as well.
Pre-owned as well?
Yeah.
On the NATO strap. How old is this one? So our watch, Harry, is a 2020, but it's in perfect condition. The older model also comes with a blue dial, but looks more black. And it is the Pilot. It has GMT, 2 time functions, the local and the home night and day indicator, and some white gold. Great one.
New model Air King. It's unworn. I think it's realistic to expect a return of 6,000 on consignment for that one.
Sounds about fair to me.
Okay, Explorer 36. This is a 2022 model. We would buy the watch for 5,500 and we would return 6,000 on consignment. Datejust, smooth bezel, jubilee bracelet. I think a similar sort of amount. Good thing about that is a jubilee bracelet. We've probably got 20 in stock with a nicer bracelet. Oh, the bezel.
Yeah, how much of a difference does it make?
From Rolex around 2,000, and I think probably the similar amount with the pre-owned market. But I think that watch, the white's one of the lesser popular dials, but the Jubilee bracelet is more popular. So, this was the one I was excited to see. So, as I said on the phone, you probably know an awful lot more about this than me. So, this is a Lyrique Étude No.1.
Basically what it is, you're looking at there, it's a watch made by the best watchmakers available at the time. It's a bespoke movement. That's one of 52 watches, all Swiss made.
How did you find out about this brand then?
I was watching a YouTube channel, a watch, and he suggested, would anyone like, during COVID, to get a watch made? Because he couldn't go out and buy one at that time.
Right.
So that was the idea, and 52 of us said yes.
So what material is it in? Is that white gold, steel? Is it
Stainless steel.
Right, okay.
Stainless steel.
So what's the price point on something like this then, to have a watch made?
It all depends. I mean, it's a bespoke movement, so that had to be designed from scratch. We had to pay a designer to actually design the watch. And the case.
So it says, case manufactured by Utilena and Catin.
Voutilanen and Catin.
Something we're going to take on consignment. I found 2 others in the world. I think one in America and one in Hong Kong. And they were both around the £20,000 mark. It's brand new and unworn. And it comes with a bit of bedtime reading there as well.
Yeah.
So
I don't wear the watch, so I decided to sell it if I can.
We've got a gentleman today. He's brought in his 116710 BLNR 2016. Now, it's been in excellent condition, lightly worn, not a daily wear I can see. Now, you've already arranged his appointment, haven't you?
Yes.
And you've discussed figures already?
Yeah.
What were the figures discussed, can I ask?
It was 8829.
As an outright?
Yeah. And then with the possibility on consignment of reaching an additional 1,000.
Yes. Okay. Now, your 2 options for the outright sale or consignment. I think with this watch we would sell quite easily within a 4 to 6 week period, probably 4 weeks. Like you've just said there, you're not in desperate hurry for the funds. Now, the range and price, the 88 to 9 and the 98 to 10, that's based on needing a polish. Now, the watch has been worn, so we would polish this watch. So it would be the lower end of the range, which would be £9,800 on consignment.
Yeah, 98.
98, yes.
And that would be it. There's no...
There is no hidden costs. What we would do is we would sell the watch as quickly as we can. If the watch, say in 2 or 3 months, hasn't sold, which I don't think this would, and we got an offer somewhere around the region, we would give you a phone call and say, look, the watch is still here. Would you accept 9.5 for the watch? But I don't think that would happen with this watch. It's not a watch that I think we would have for a long time. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On this, we can make it 12,950.
Okay.
So that's brand new 2024. I'll tell you the list price as well. I'm pretty sure the list price will be a little bit more than that as well.
I did have a look on the Rolex website, and this is 11.6.
11.6.
Yeah.
It's just you can't get them. That's it. That's the thing.
I know.
I think at 12,950 hours will be the best price, literally on the market. I can see one at 14,000, 13,995, which is also in the UK, but
Okay.
and they just don't come up often. Like our ladies' stock ranges from 1980s to 1990s, as you would have seen on the website when you were looking.
Yeah.
And we never usually have brand new stock in.
Okay.
So it's quite a rare piece to have.
Okay.
The thing with the ladies' watches is, especially the Datejust, there's so many configurations that you can make
Yeah.
with Rolex. The chance of them actually coming in the having
Exact-
the bracelet,
yeah,
the
exactly.
size, the dial, and the bezel.
Like they might have one, but they might have the oyster strap, but then they won't change it to the jubilee, or say it might have a different bezel. So to have the exact configuration, it's very hard to find.
I mean, I've seen people wear them, but not with the green face, which I think is really nice.
I've never seen anyone physically wearing
Yeah.
one with that green face.
Okay. So
Definitely the most special. 12,950.
12,950. Okay. Can I think about it
Yeah.
till the end of the day?
Of course, yeah. We're here 10 till 5, Monday to Saturday. So
Right, right.
that's my card. So
So I can just give you a quick
yeah.
call directly.
yeah, I'll put it to one side.
you
Let
don't
me know, and
mind.
that's fine. And we're also open tomorrow as well, 10 till 5. So
Right.
if that's easier for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
Yes, that's lovely.
It was
Thank you
nice to
very
meet you.
much.
So that's it.
It's a beautiful watch, mind.
It's probably one of the more popular combinations that we sell, that and the rhodium dial, because they have a similar price point. They're very popular. Obviously, like the green dial and the Wimbledon dial are popular too, but they're probably at least £1,000 more like for
Right.
like.
Why is that just?
The more sought after, they're probably more limited in numbers. So,
See, this is-
for example, that is £1,000 more, but that's a 2024 model, so
Has it been worn?
no.
This is lovely. This one, I've always had my eyes on these two. Obviously, you're just not going to get two, are you? So how much is this? Obviously, in a figure?
That's 11,250 and that's 12,250.
Right. Is there any room on that to push down towards 11? Or not?
Are you looking to part exchange or are you looking for an outright purchase?
So if I was outright purchase that, I would look towards 11 or...
That's fine. Yes, if it was an outright purchase, it
Right,
can be 11,000.
Okay, right, cool. I can potentially do that, or alternatively, I've got that tag which you probably want to have a look again and value it.
I think last time we quoted 1,500 to buy, 2,000 on consignment, and if you were looking to part exchange it, we would allow 2,000, but it would be the full price of 11,250 or 11,000 and 1,750, whatever way you would like to look at it. I'm looking at these listed worldwide anywhere from like 2,000, in Europe anywhere from sort of 2,500 plus. There's a lot of them for sale for less than £3,000.
That's a tiny big depreciation. That,
It's
isn't it?
just the difference between a Rolex and a tag, unfortunately. Just depends whether you think you're going to wear it if you buy a Rolex.
Nah, I want rid of it, to be honest. One thing I'm not happy about is the price for this. Is there any edge room higher?
There's a one there in the UK, 2021, for £3,000. That has a 6% fee, so there's another couple of £100 to be considered. If you were to contact that seller direct, you would get it for like £2,800. So, and there's nothing to say that me advertising it for £3,000 that it's going to sell anytime soon.
I understand that you want to be making money. It's a business, or it's not going to survive. I don't know what your margin is per watch, what percentage increase.
It's not necessarily about the margin, it's how quick I think something will sell.
No, it won't be as quick.
And the demand for tags, they're just not there isn't the demand for tags like there is for some of the more premium brands. But even if you compare it to Omega and Cartier and Breitling, some of the other luxury Swiss brands, tags probably just not quite there. Don't get me wrong, they make fantastic watches, but what they cost and what they're worth are two completely different things. You've always got the option of trying to sell that yourself privately.
I don't think I could trust the day-to-day market nowadays on me.
Even eBay or something like that.
This was 11,250 and that was 12,250.
Yes.
Box and papers.
Full set, everything with
Right,
it, as
on
it
that
was
one.
originally purchased, yeah.
Yeah. Payment-wise, ignore this. I just think...
You just want this invoice for £11,000, yeah?
That's okay. Alright, thank you very much.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
mate.
Alright, it's that time of the week again. It is deal of the week, and this week we have a Cartier model. This is the Santos de Cartier large model, and it's in one of the newer colorways. So it's got a PVD blue bezel, and it's got a silvery dial, and it has like a horizontal texture on the dial in the center as well. This is 100 meters of water resistance on this watch. It's a great iconic sports model. It's very thin, which a lot of people like, so it wears on the wrist really nicely. It also comes with all of the original accessories, including this blue rubber strap, which has a very convenient quick change system. Now, this watch is online on the Watch Trader website for £6,950. The RRP on this model is actually £7,700, but for deal of the week, we're going to offer this model for £5,750. So if you want to claim that discount, head over to watchtrader.co.uk, search the stock number 6691. You can then find this product, add it to your cart, and use the code YouTube6691 to apply the discount. Cartier Santos, that's this week's deal of the week.